Welcome, everybody. Just give me a couple of seconds while I share my screen and we're ready to go. So really excited being a Sunday night. We haven't done one of these calls for a long time on a Sunday night. And it is really cool to be able to give you guys the opportunity to just get a feel for Isogenics and hear the passion behind the people who are utilizing the products and getting the best results. We're going to do this very casually between Belinda and I, and just bounce around and give you as much information as we can in a short amount of time, especially for those who are watching the recording. So we want you to keep it short and sweet. So I might start by introducing Belinda. I found this photo. It's actually quite an old one of her, the bottom one. And I think she looks like she's what do they say? Something caught in the headlights. It's like
Yeah, dear.
a
Jesus.
deer caught in the headlights. She's got that shocked look on her face, probably because she's like, oh my God, look at those results. Look how I've started to get a six pack. But then she, a couple of years later, she is with me in the Bahamas. Actually, that photo, I took that photo. I'm proud of that photo, and looking cool as a cucumber and absolutely loving it. So that has been her transformation. I think it's a great example. And she went out on a run this morning and blitzed it with her husband Jay and left him, lying on the couch recovering. And she was into other exercise and doing a sauna and all sorts. So this product has absolutely worked for you, Belle, hasn't it? So, and now you're sharing it so much with other people as well. So excited to do this call with you.
Amazing, Heather. And look at Heather's transformation. She's been using the products for 12 to 13 years, 64, and about to run in a trail race in New Zealand and do 100 kilometers. Now, I know the biggest race I think you've done is it over 80
Yeah,
kilometers?
yeah.
Yeah, 12 hour. But she's been such an inspiration for me to get into my running. And every time I go up to an event, I think, oh, well, Heather's just done 80 Ks. I can do 42 Ks easy. So she's always leading the way, which I love. And she's definitely the maintenance queen. And her knowledge of products is just and the business is unbelievable as well. So let's kick it off and get started with telling you a little bit more about how the products work and how they can be incorporated into your lifestyle. So look at all these symptoms and, pop in the chat. How many of these symptoms have you experienced in the last 8 weeks? It might be mental fatigue from work or traveling, exhaustion from work, right? Brain fog. A lot of people suffer from brain fog and body aches, sleep, everything like that. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 on there. So, think of all those things. And sometimes they come into your life and then they go out. But, when these symptoms show up, it means your body is not running like it should be. It's actually giving you symptoms that, it's not really coping very well. So definitely it's something that we can work on and fix, which I love. Heather, can you go to the next slide,
I
please?
sure can.
And I'll throw it to you.
So, we ask ourselves, why is this? And you look at all these things that are going on. So, you might think that you're looking after yourself because you are putting the right food in your body, you're doing, great diet, and you're doing everything right. But these things we just can't avoid. And, I so believe that we just have to take it in our own control, how to make sure that we don't let these things affect us. And so the only way you can do that is have a program that gives you the opportunity to release any toxins that you are absorbing. And it just happens all over. And that's not to mention overeating and eating the wrong things and all those kind of things added into this as well. And obviously stress is one of the biggest causes of not being well in your body. And I think so many people don't realize that. Wouldn't you agree, Belle?
Yeah, definitely. And I saw Bronya put that you're always irritable menopausal. I am reading an amazing book right now that you need to get onto because she does believe nutrition and supplements can make you cruise through those eras. So we need to, see what you may be missing in that area. Um, so isogenics comes into the picture of using our program and supplements to really lower the first thing we do is look at is lowering the inflammation of the body. Okay, we want the body to, when the bloating, the lack of the sleep, the weight gain, the visceral fat around your stomach, brain fog, all this is signs of inflammation. And what I love with isogenics with our program, we have a solution for everything. So we have nutrition and weight management, natural beauty, energy and focus, stress and sleep, gut health and fitness. And a lot of them all work together, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, you sort of think about it, don't you? And you look at, stress and sleep, and then you look at energy and focus, and you think, well, if you're stressed and you're not sleeping well, then obviously your energy and focus is going to drop the next day. And so then that's when you go to the fridge and maybe you're not so focused on putting the right nutrition in your body, which means that your sleep isn't so good. Then you don't go out to do your exercise. Just all
It's just a flow on effect, Heather, honestly. And it usually really starts in your gut as well. So the stress and the sleep affects your gut. You're not absorbing the nutrients that affects your energy and focus. And when you don't get enough sleep as well, the next day, has anyone ever noticed you're craving sugary and carby foods? This is your body's natural instinct, right back to the caveman times, because it's your body is telling you you need food from an energy source that's actually going to give you energy. So that's why your body goes to that way. Um, what
absolutely.
I love about our program is that we do clinical studies. We've done clinical studies that are backed by science. And it's, gut health, weight loss, everything. And they're all published as well. And it's just, I love the results that we get, definitely.
I think one of the things about the studies is they're not just for 1 year. These studies have been going on now. We have 10 years worth of studies about our program. And all you need to do is go to isogenicshealth.net and click on the scientific research and you get it all. So, and you even get what I love, short one pages on the different studies that have been done. So a 30-day reset, Belle, I know you'd agree. It's one of the things to me that is the core of everything. So if you can set yourself up with a 30-day reset, then after that, you can tweak and play with different things. But the beauty of this, and even as Belle mentioned before, I'm preparing for a really big run in under a week's time. I've still worked on the traditional 30-day reset since Christmas to now. So really making sure that I've got the right nutrition in my body and, really in the best possible shape. Anything else you want to add to that, Belle?
I just love that this all works together, definitely. And the 30-day reset is, if anything, anybody comes to me and is needing help with a health problem, I always recommend the 30-day reset. You want better sleep? 30-day reset. If you're struggling with, your menopause and hormonal health, then we need to reset the gut and your nutrition. 30-day reset. Like everything starts with a 30-day reset because we need to calm your body down first so that your body can start absorbing the nutrients and your body start working naturally like it should.
So let's dig deep into the 30-day reset. And what better place to start than the isoline shake? Not one day
Wow.
by without me having one of these. Hey, Belle?
Oh, and they're so versatile as well. Just before I was making with our plant-based protein shake is overnight chia puddings and overnight oats all together. And it's like a chocolate mousse. It is so good. So think about our shakes, our protein. We actually like they're superfood smoothies. The reason why we have these is for a quick supplement to get that protein in. Every single person needs to consume protein on a daily basis, and that's because your body doesn't make it and doesn't store it. And if you want to do a personal calculation of what you're needing per day to consume, it's 1.6 grams of protein times your weight. Now, if you're doing any exercise or physical activity, I would times it by 2. Okay, so if you're a 70-kilo person, times it by 2, you're needing to hit 140 grams a day. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm extremely busy. And in the morning, I don't want to think about how the hell am I going to get about 40 grams of protein? I think, okay, I'm just going to have a shake. The shakes have 24 grams of protein, or the bigger one, the bigger shake, has 36 grams. So if I'm having 2 of those a day, that's giving me a really good kick in the protein area. And because it's liquid, your gut absorbs it so much faster as well. And look at how much the shake contains on the right-hand side. You would have to eat all those things, 10 egg yolks, 6 oranges, 4.5 avocados, all of that to get all the vitamins and minerals and fiber and carbs that are in our shake. So I don't know about you, but one, I couldn't afford to do all that grocery shopping. And yeah, I just literally, you could not sit down and eat all of that at all.
I think, and there would be a lot of calories that would
Yeah.
be thrown in there. So,
I don't even want to think about that.
yeah, exactly. Imagine it would just be crazy. Okay, so here, just digging into our isoline shake. Yeah, I'd love to know in the chat what's your favorite. So, what is your favorite isoline shake? Mine is the Isoline Pro, right in the middle, center at the top there. And tonight we had it with Recover, our post-workout product, because, oops, sorry, we just went backwards. With our post-workout product, because I've been doing obviously a lot of exercise, and such a good way to finish off the day having had a midday meal. What about you, Belle? What's your favorite?
I've actually gone plant-based and I love the rich chocolate plant-based one now, but I know Jay loves the vanilla Isoline Pro too as well. So, but our number one favorites, I believe, are chocolate and vanilla in Australia. So, stay tuned for hopefully we'll get a limited edition launch later this year.
Well, it's interesting in the chat. There's more chocolate than anything. So there you are.
Yeah, there you go.
You proved it perfectly. Okay, so a major part of the program is the detoxing, and that goes back to that slide at the beginning of what's been going on. So, yeah, cleanse for life is something a week wouldn't go by without me doing. Belle said I'm the maintenance queen. Well, the way I am the maintenance queen is whether I'm on a 30-day strict reset or I'm just on maintenance. I never have a week go by without a cleanse day or a double. So, yeah, what do you love about cleanse days, Belle?
Well, I've been getting some really great results from the people that I've been coaching. Now, they are dropping weight and it's dangerous fat. So that's what I'm loving. They're dropping that visceral fat, which sits around your stomach area and around your organs. Obviously, we can't see that. You can measure it by certain scales that you can have at home. And yeah, I just love it. And I love getting the feedback that, people think they're going to struggle, but then they're like, oh my God, I've got so much energy. And the reason why behind that is usually your body is always processing food. Okay. Think about how much you eat throughout the day. It is always processing food. Now, when you are cleansing, your food is limited just to snacks and for cleanse for life. So your body actually has time to go into repair mode and repair any damaged areas in your body, remove those toxins. Some people even notice that their smell and sight and hearing gets better because your body is able to give that extra energy to those areas. So, yeah, I just love getting the results and feedback from the people that I'm coaching. and cleansing is a must if you have inflammation, um, gut problems, energy, everything. So definitely recommend.
Mm, absolutely. Okay, so we all know that as I mentioned earlier on, the silent thing that goes on in our bodies is stress and what it causes. And this is really a cycle, and the fact that we work so closely with Jennifer Jeffries, and she has been, taught me this right since the very beginning, is that you can, by getting yourself stressed, your cortisol levels high, then you have a low quality of sleep. That's going to affect all things in aging, and also it affects your visceral fat, and then that gives you weight gain, which again affects your aging. And you can look for any scientific study, not only isogenic scientific studies, that will talk about, if you can find ways of lowering that shift in the cortisol in your body, then it's definitely worth it. And yeah, Belle, do you want to give them the golden product that helps?
Yeah. Yeah, so the golden product is definitely our Ionics Supreme, 1 to 2 shots every morning. What we want to do is lower that cortisol. If your cortisol is high, I guarantee, and you've had a stressful period, I really believe that lots of people will be having inflammation, and also, it's a leading cause of a lot of diseases, the stress, and weight gain, because as soon as your cortisol is high, your hormones are unbalanced. And that's actually and where are your hormones? Are created in your gut. So it's just a flow on effect. So look at all these adaptogens. If you went to a Chinese doctor and said you were stressed, they'd be saying, here is a list of these ingredients. Go and purchase them, or I'll purchase them from me. And then you're going to have to measure them out and cook them up on your stove in a pot and drink them. They're probably not going to taste very good. It's probably going to be really expensive and a procedure to do. And you're probably not going to stick to it because it's a lot of work. But what I love is Isogenics have got these adaptogens together and put them into our Ionic Supreme. And all you have to do is open the bottle and have a shot of it every morning. And Bronya's just said those Chinese herbs do taste disgusting. And look, some people say that Onyx Supreme is not their favorite flavor, but I'm telling you, once you see the results of that calmness coming over you and how it works, yeah, Chrissy loves the taste. You do get used to it and you feel amazing. So I really notice a difference of people taking that. It calms the body so much.
And if you're traveling, then I would highly recommend that you don't think, oh, I can't take my bottle of Ionics. Just order the powdered Ionics. And interestingly enough, I was on the phone to a friend today who is going to Europe. She's taking her Ionics in a powder. I'm going to New Zealand and Mexico, and I'm taking my Ionics in a powder. I know Jen has hers over in China. So there is just no way that we will go a day without these, and the combination of them. And that's the thing that we love most about the Isogenics program, is that everything is combined and they make sure that they're giving you the best of the best, that all will work in together. So it's not just an ashwagandha gummy to reduce your stress and anxiety. It's all of this that all works in together. So there you've got it, Ionic Supreme. Just such a good product. And the vitamin B levels in Ionic Supreme, I only just learned this recently, are way higher than our standard daily, needed intake of those vitamin B, particularly B12. And that is because that is something that isn't easily absorbed. So you've got to go over the top, not just the standard. So I thought that was an interesting fact about Ionics. Yeah, it's been proven by the heart compared to the heart healthy diet. Oh my goodness, what a tongue twister.
Mouthful.
And you can see there, just right in front of you, the results visually, the results actually in the facts. And, it absolutely does work. And we're going to flick on to a couple of testimonials tonight. So I might start with Maria, because I don't actually have her photo on here, but I asked her to share because she talked to me. She's been on the program, I think now getting close to 4 weeks. She'll tell me exactly. But we had a quick conversation the other day. And when I asked Maria how she was going, I just sat there and I literally was so taken back by the way she beautifully described it. And I just said, would you do that on a call? And she said, absolutely. So Maria, my friend from a local down here in Gosford, tell me how you feel now you have embraced the Isogenics program.
Feeling absolutely fantastic. Thanks, Heather. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I started on the 20th of January. And it's just working wonders for me. I obviously came to terms with forgiveness and focused, became dedicated, and stuck to the reset program. I feel like I've lost weight. I feel good, and of course, when I got on the scales, I'm under 100 kilos, which is the first time in 7 years. So I'm feeling absolutely fabulous. And the program works, and I look forward to the 30 days to see what I weigh in as. But I'm going really good.
That's beautiful. And what about your energy and how it's, affected, life at home in general?
Look, my husband's on the collagen. Life at home is great. Um, you know, we have a positive start in the morning. My husband has tried the isonic, the shot in the morning. Not his cup of tea, but then that's good because it's more for me. But look, we're just a happy camper in this household, and I am certainly looking at the next phase of the 30-day reset down the track, say in another couple of weeks, because I want to keep going on the way I'm feeling at the moment, and it's really good.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you
Fabulous.
so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate you and so glad that you're feeling so good on the program.
And I must also to commend the coaches in the community. Every week, they've said to me, try a different exercise or add another exercise, and I've done that. And all this little bit of information has helped me along the way, which I just am so grateful. Thank you.
And just one question. So how many, and when we know that sometimes people are a little bit different to average, but how many kilos are you actually down since you started?
7.4.
Woohoo! That's amazing. And that is much higher than average. But you know what? It's because you've stuck to the program by the book.
I stuck to the program. I didn't add anything else, but when I needed my 400 to 600 calories, I Googled that. So it showed me a picture of what I could eat, and that's how I stuck to it. Yeah.
Awesome.
I,
Thank
yeah.
you, Maria.
You're welcome.
So we're going to move on to our amazing Liz Holland, known as Beth on Facebook, and Elizabeth on this official photo here, which we absolutely love. And huge congratulations to you, Beth, because you are one of those amazing, well, she's got her dogs with her for support. How amazing. I love that. So I just need you to unmute yourself if you can. I'm not sure. Yeah, there you are.
This one shut up if I don't hold him.
She has amazing sausage dogs who I adore. And she just came as second place in our Kickstart 90 program. So as you can see on here, and how good is that? It is just amazing. She's down now way over 30 kilos. So let's start with asking you, how did you feel before you started on the program?
I was morbidly obese. I had not been under 100 kilos since I fell pregnant with my youngest son, who will be 25 in March this year. I had no energy. I was tired. I am a nurse, so I was blaming that.
And
And
yeah, you keep going.
and generally just really horrible.
And was it easy for Fiona, who I know is on the call tonight, to, get you to look at this? Was it something you just went, yep, okay, I'll do it? Or did it take you a little while to decide?
It took many conversations before I actually agreed. And then I was all the way through working out how I was going to be able to cheat and have other things that I wanted to have.
And I know that you haven't done any of that, apart from I know you went down to Melbourne and celebrated your birthday weekend and managed to stay close to the program on that, but enjoyed some time down in Melbourne. So tell us how you felt over that process. What does it feel like to drop? I think you've now lost around 35 kilos. So what did it feel like to have released all that and with the extra energy and everything? Tell us a bit about the Liz now.
Well, it's just amazing because now I can go from 5 a.m. in the morning until 9 at night. But I'm still a nurse, so I still work shift work. I do mornings and afternoons. But if I'm doing an afternoon, I'm up at 5 to run, which is my newfound passion that I absolutely enjoy doing. So I run 5K of a morning, or if I'm on a morning shift, I run 5K of an afternoon after work.
That is.
Any that have been heard of.
And is there any other, changes that you've noticed that, are really significant for you, like sleep, moods, just how you feel about yourself in general?
I am sleeping a lot better. My energy is obviously a lot better. I'm a lot healthier. My visceral fat level that Belinda was talking about earlier, one of the very first scans that I did at the gym in May last year prior to starting the program, my visceral fat level was 18. It is now 3.
Wow, that is amazing. And where to from here? What's the next part of your goal?
I'm doing a half marathon in 20 days' time here in Port.
Oh, that is fantastic. Absolutely awesome.
I've got 5 days to go before I reach 68, which was what I was when I fell pregnant with Kenny 25 ago.
Oh, wow. Well, I can't wait to celebrate the next milestone with you, Liz. And we love your work and we love your commitment and your dedication to the program, and now helping others as well achieve those results. So well done, and thank you for sharing. You're a legend.
Wonderful, but obviously you, Belinda, everyone else that's got me through this.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that Fiona's been a great coach to you, and I've loved working with you. And you've been on and listening, even if you can't get on a call live, you're always listening to them after. So well done. Whoa, fantastic. Thank you. It's so exciting to have a winner in our midst. Okay, so I'm going to move on now because we're very conscious of time. So Belinda, you just wanted to quickly flick through these gut ones, and everybody's mentioned how their gut health improves. So do you want to
Yeah, definitely. So these are the signs that your gut could be imbalanced, and little things can just throw them off, like stress, being sick, even traveling, things like that. And, some of the things that you see on, that you notice is obviously constipation, bloating, indigestion, diarrhea, everything like that. But things that you don't see that influences your gut is your skin health, your immune system, energy, weight management. It just all works together. So I absolutely love that we now have a product that was only just launched a year ago, called the Tribiotic. Heather, can you just quickly go to the next slide? So these, we'll just quickly show you this before we move on to the next one. So which poo are you? We won't get you to put in the chat, but this is a great visual of what your poo should look like. We love talking about poo. We're always talking about poo, because you should be a 3 or a 4. Okay. If you're not going 1 to 2 times a day, then there is something going on. And if you're a 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, we really need to look at your gut health. Next one, Heather. I absolutely love this Tribiotic. It tastes amazing. It comes in a glass bottle. You just take 1 teaspoon a morning in water on an empty stomach. What is really, really different from anything you get out there is that it has the postbiotic. So it has the prebiotic, the probiotic, but it also has the postbiotic, which a lot of gut health products don't have. And that has the byproducts produced by the probiotic bacteria. So it actually feeds it into your gut and really changes that microbiome. And you're going to notice the difference. People notice the difference of taking this Tribiotic within days. What I usually recommend to clients is that you take it for 30 days. Usually everything revolves around that time. And then I have it in the cupboard, and if someone's sick or we've gone to Bali or whatever, then we have it here in the cupboard to have. But it just impacts everything. So that's the first area that I'd always have you focus on. And it's such an easy, simple thing to implement, but it's going to make a huge impact. Absolutely. And then we're going to talk quickly about one of our highest retention products we have with Isagenix. Honestly, it is, our clients and customers absolutely love it. It is a global bestseller. It is our collagen elixir. And why we're getting such great results is that's why people love it. They notice the difference within 30 days. They feel great. They visually see the results, and the hydration of their skin is it's just so good. So it's a marine collagen. It's not bovine. It's actually sourced in Scandinavia. We're the only ones, Isagenix are the only ones that have the exclusive fishing rights in Scandinavia to source this marine fish. And then it is packaged in Taiwan. So we have these tiny little bottles here that you just take 1 every morning. If you're just starting, I would totally recommend you have 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening, because it's going to boost your collagen levels really quickly. So we need to supplement our collagen through either supplements or food. Okay. But in their 20s and 30s, that's when it's going to start declining. Okay. And that's why we get the visual effects. So we need to start supplementing it to boost our levels. And people say, well, how long do I have to take it for? It is like having an iron supplement. Okay. If you're to boost your levels up, you will have, the collagen, and then people might not have to have it for a couple of months, and then they'll notice a difference again. And then they're like, I need the collagen again, because your levels are going to start dropping. Or some people, just depending on your budget, will take it ongoing because they absolutely love it, and love how it makes you feel. And what I love about it is our collagen is not for your joints and muscles, but when you consume collagen, it actually triggers your body to produce the other types of collagen. So the other types 2 and 3. And so we do get a lot of feedback going, oh, my muscles feel, I'm not getting the muscle pain, and I'm not getting the joints and things like pain. Can't make any claims. But the difference is, because you're taking this collagen, it's actually triggering your body to produce the areas where you're needing collagen for that. Yeah, and Chrissy just said it helped her plantar fasciitis. Is that it? Anyway, this is where you can see where it's sourced, where it's manufactured, the little bottles. I love that it has vitamin C, zinc, and biotin. No added sugar. It's just so good. And 30-day money back guarantee. If you've never used the product before, you can order it and get a 30-day money back guarantee and just send the bottles back.
Amazing. And, it is just, again, we have, studies, the results are incredible. And I think even more than the studies, just hearing from customers, isn't it, Belle? You just constantly get the great feedback from people that they're noticing that difference.
Definitely.
Here's some pictures with some results, so you can see for yourselves how good that is. And that brings it to a finale for tonight. So if you are a guest on here tonight, so if you've been invited by someone and you come on, if you can just pop your name in the chat, that would be great. And so because we do have a little giveaway. But while you're doing that, or if the person who invited you on is on and they want to put your name in the chat, that's cool too. And we have a really special offer. So you want to just cover off our offer for this week, Belle, which is really exciting, starting tomorrow.
Yes, definitely. So we have a special offer, and it's in conjunction really with Heather running 100 kilometers on Saturday. We are having a special where if you order probably like the 30-day reset pack or our 12-day bundle, you will receive a free box of our collagen elixir. So that's valued at $54. It's very unheard of for us ever to be giving this product away because it is such in demand. So yeah, it starts tomorrow through till the 17th. If you have any friends or family that are wanting to get started with Isagenix, this is a great opportunity for you to pass the offer on to them. And Isagenix in return will offer you a 20% cash bonus and also some free product. So I'm excited to be helping some other people as well receive some freebies. I don't know about you, but I would, I love getting free coupons and products and things like that. So is that it, Heather? We've got
Yeah, that is. I'm just going to ask my husband to come over here and draw. We have Sylvia and we have, let me just make sure I've got this right.
Nikki and Tam.
Sylvia, Nikki, and Tam. So can you pick one of those, please, hon? It is Nikki. So, Nikki, you have won yourself a box of collagen. So, we will, if you can make sure that you tell whoever invited you, and we will get that to you. So, we just need to get your details, or you can just pop your details in the chat. But congratulations, Nikki. Well done. We're going to be doing these quite regularly. So, invite your friends along to have a bit of an overview of Isagenix. Thanks, guys, for hopping on tonight, and can't wait to see you all next time. So take care and have a good rest of your Sunday night.
Bye, guys.
See ya.